Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clarington Kia, where it's your experience, your way, every day, online and in store. And today I've got a treat. We've got this beautiful 2017 Toyota Sienna Limited, just over 73,000 kilometers. This is a beauty family mover. Now, before we start getting into the details, let's talk about why we do this video. This is for you folks at home or in the office or wherever you may be watching this, to give you an exclusive, much more detailed look at the Sienna. We're going to cover the exterior and interior condition. We're going to cover the reconditioning, what we've done to this vehicle to get it ready for you, as far as safety items and mechanical things that we've repaired or replaced. And we're also going to cover some of the amazing features on the Sienna. So first and foremost, let's talk about, if you're looking to move some people, if you've got a family, maybe you're the soccer family, the hockey family, with the lacrosse family, whatever you are, I'm a go-karting family, whatever you are, this is a fantastic choice. So I want to talk about the safety features because obviously that's the most important thing when you've got more than one person in the vehicle. When you're trusting your family to this beautiful Sienna, you can be confident that we've got forward emergency braking with forward collision warning. So that means if the person in front of you is slowing down and you just have to be, chatting with the kids in the back, it will give you a warning and it will also apply the brakes to hopefully avoid that collision in front of you. We have lane departure assist, we've got blind spot warning, and we've got all the parking sensors you could possibly imagine to put this bad boy into a parking spot without, scraping it up, which is a great thing to have. Now, because it is the limited model, it has absolutely every feature. And let's start off with talking about something pretty simple, the key fob, right? Unlock, lock, but we've got power doors. So we're gonna open those up right now. And we've also got a power tailgate. Now, I'm not gonna open the tailgate just yet. I'm gonna save that for a few minutes, but I just wanted to show you that we do have those power doors. I'm gonna close them because I wanna talk about the exterior condition. So what I do is I go through this vehicle, front, back, left, right, top, bottom, and show you any dings, dents, scratches that I can find. So that way, there's no surprises for you folks if you decide you want to purchase this online or, visit the store and go, oh, I didn't know it had that, right? That would be disappointing. So speaking of condition, the first thing that I noticed, and this is probably the biggest blemish on the car, is right under here. You can see it's been scuffed and there's a little, it's just a little crack in the bumper there. And I guess that's just from bumping into a curb, perhaps when you're parking, those little annoying cement curbs that are there. Just give it a nudge, not a big deal, guys, all cosmetic, of course. Now on the front, we've got these beautiful LED headlights. We've also got fog lights down below. And then we've got that nice Toyota grille. Now right here, you can see that this is paint just chipped away just ever so slightly. Don't even know how that would happen. Nonetheless, it's there, again, part of the condition of the vehicle. And then swinging around here, I want to show you something that's on the hood. So have a look here. Can you see this line? That's paint protectant film. So that's on this front hood here to protect it from stone chips and debris from cracking that paint, which is a good thing to see. You want to see that means the previous owners really wanted to take care of this vehicle. Now taking a look, we've got these beautiful alloy wheels. All right, we've got them wrapped up in Nokian tires. Nokian's a great brand for tires, especially in Ontario. They give you really super good traction. We've got the turn signals in the mirrors. And then another little disclosure item here. In this driver's side door right here, we do have a scratch. It's been filled in with touch-up paint, which is great. That means it's not gonna rust. But nonetheless, it's there. It's about, let's say 4 inches long, maybe a little bit longer than that, just in that driver's side door. Again, cosmetic stuff, it's bound to happen. Moving around to the side, we do have paint protecting film right here on the front of that fender, and that's going to prevent stone chips from rocks flying off those front wheels, hitting the back and causing stone chips, which then would lead to rust. So that's good to see that. Moving around the side and the back, you can see nice big wraparound tail lights, nice Sienna chrome badging on the back. We've got the limited, and then you can see the little buttons there for the rear sonar as well. And then just a little, hard to see it, just a little spider crack here. It's not a crack all the way through, it's just a crack in the clear coat. Super annoying because it's really, you can only see it in the best of light conditions. Now let's pop the trunk. Of course, power trunk, right on the key fob. And I want to show you the rear cargo area. So this is with the full back seats up in passenger use position, and take a look at all the cargo room you have, right? You want to go to the airport with 5-6 bags of luggage, no problem, you can do that. You got a little storage container here for maybe windshield washer fluid or things like that. But then I want to show you as well how simple it is to fold these seats down to go into kind of cargo mode. So let me just put these keys away here. So you've got this one handle here, give that a pull, lift the seat, and it folds down just like that. You can take this, flip it over to protect that leather headrest, and now you can see you've got a nice, perfectly flat bottom. So that way you can put obviously bigger boxes, things like that in there. Now, how easy is it to fold back up? Super simple. Grab this handle, right? Goes back up, grab this, pull this like so, goof it up because that was there. There we go. And then, whoop, there, you just have to secure it in place. Flip your headrest up. It looks a lot harder because I was doing it with one hand. Two hands, super simple, right? Now let's close it back up. We've got the button up top here if you like. And then over here, I took out all the floor mats. We've got a set of carpeted mats, as well as a set of Toyota rubber mats too. So that will keep the car looking fantastic summer, winter time. Coming around the side of the vehicle, great shape over here, no scratches, looking super sharp. Wheels looking good. All right, now we're back at the front of the vehicle. So let's go talk about the money maker with this bad boy. And that's the inside. Guys, it's a van on the outside for sure. It's not bad looking, of course, but it's still a van. But this is where, in my opinion, this Sienna really displays kind of the magic. So look at the interior on this car. It's got this kind of Dakota brown leather seats. We've got white stitching. We've got the nice armrests, right? It's got passenger side armrest as well. Fold that down. Beautiful reclining rear seats, okay? But here's one other thing I want to show you. So here's all your controls, but watch this. What? How wicked is that? Right? We can slide these seats back. Look at how far back they go. All right, talk about luxury. Maybe you've got some teenagers bordering on adults living at home still. Now, footrest in the back, long comfy trips, gonna be amazing. But then take a look up. We have another sunroof up there, and it is actually a functioning sunroof. It will slide back and open up for some ventilation. And then, if you got the little ones, we've got a Blu-ray DVD player built into there. Just a nice quick drop down, tucks up here when you don't want to use it. I mean, come on guys, this is pretty nice, right? The footstool, whew, I love that. That's just, that to me, that won me over right there when I saw that. Now let's take a look at these rear seats as well. You can see here, lots of leg room if you want to put adults in the back as well, right? With that rear seat, kind of move forward just a touch, but still lots of leg room for adults too. You've got rear windows that open as well, and you can see there's a sunshade up there. I don't know if you noticed that, but there's a sunshade to kind of keep the sun out, to keep everything cool back there. And speaking of cool, there is rear ventilation. Do you see that little circle? That's the rear ventilation for the air conditioning and heating. So when you look at this van, you've got to really appreciate the fact that there's the rear heating and air conditioning back here, that there is the sun visors even for that window, that this window goes down almost all the way, and it's rear passenger comfort. That is super important, especially if you got little kids where you obviously need to control it for them. That's what I love about this van, is that this can all be controlled from the driver's seat, or as they get older, from the back seat as well. And it just keeps everybody super, super comfortable. And then speaking of comfortable, have a look at the driver and passenger seat. Again, that beautiful kind of Dakota brown leather, power driver's seat, of course. We've got the power sunroof up top. Okay, now I want to show you something else. There's so much to show you actually. I shouldn't say else. JBL audio system, before I forget, a fantastic audio. We've got driver seat memory, so 2-position memory seating, so that way, you know, husband, wife, whatever the case may be, it's there to keep everybody super comfortable. This is the button to vent the rear windows, those windows that kind of crack open. Traction control, your parking sensors on or off. If you're towing something, you can turn them off. your blind spot monitoring system. We've also got heated steering wheel right here. And then to adjust those HID headlights, they can be adjusted as far as like tilting up or tilting down. If you're on a cottage road, maybe you want them tilted up a bit more for some better sight out in front. Now let's get this bad boy started. We've got push button start. All right, take a look at the cool graphic. Looking pretty sharp, right? 73,000 kilometers on this. All your radio controls, your cruise controls, your Bluetooth, everything's on the steering wheel where it should be. We've got automatic headlights. They'll turn on and off as needed. One thing I forgot to mention is the power doors. You can turn the power doors on or off. So if you got little kids that drive you nuts, kind of opening and closing them, you can turn that off and just control it yourself. Now looking at the center display, this is the dad feature, right? Arm on the armrest, hand up top. This is how dads drive. Hand on the shifter. I don't know what it is. I'm guilty of it as well. So that's it's just a comfort thing. I don't know. But I always find that funny that the Sienna has that there, and that's just a dad thing for me. Taking a look at the audio controls and the navigation system up front. It's all touchscreen, right? Kind of what you would expect. Go to audio. You got Bluetooth audio, AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio as well, USB input, auxiliary input. The rear here, you can control the rear audio as well. If we go to apps, that kind of, again, just sets you up for a lot of different things. The eco setting for the vehicle, so that way you can control kind of that fuel economy and get the best fuel economy possible out of it. And then of course, throw it in reverse. And we've got a nice big rear view camera. Okay, you can change the widescreen angle as well to make it a little bit more narrow if you like, kind of at your choice. And then we've got the front rear heating and air conditioning. You can see here, if I can get that glare out of here, let's close that roof. So you've got the front, driver, passenger, and then the rear. You can control all three temperatures independently by using the controls right here. Okay, and then you can set it so that way they can control their own rear temperatures as well if you like, depending on, again, how annoying perhaps, or the age of your people in the back. We've got a dual glove box setup, one there, and then of course your more traditional one down there. And then we have, again, that nice armrest on the seat. We've got your heated seats, driver and passenger here. All right, and they're kind of on this cool little dial. The nice thing about that is, I should have mentioned, sorry, there is a remote starter for the Sienna as well. So the remote starter combined with this switch that always stays on if you leave it on will get these seats nice and toasty when you use the remote start. We've got the USB input there. Here is your Blu-ray/DVD player at the bottom. And then this funny little cup holder. I have no idea in the world why you would use this when you have this. This or this. I don't know. I think you're asking for trouble using this. This is like one out of a Porsche. That's pretty funny. A lot more junk space down here. Obviously in a van, super important. You know, box of tissues, whatever it may be. You've got this walk-through or pass-through here, which I do like as well. Super convenient for maybe a diaper bag that you want to reach rather than putting in the back seat. Can you tell I've had kids? This is neat. Pull this and look at that. Nice big open tray, but then it gives the rear passengers a cup holder that's kind of in front of them as well, which is kind of cool, right? The Sienna is just jam-packed with like really cool stuff. Up here we have the controls for the sunroof. So watch, I'm gonna tap that and then look at this sunroof. Like, look at that. Who wouldn't love that? Sitting in the back seats, hanging out. It's like a convertible van. I don't know, it's pretty wild. Now, the most important thing, obviously, wicked features, right? Like, can't knock it. The Sienna's got all the toys for adults and passengers for sure. Reconditioning. Guys, this is super important when we're talking about buying a pre-owned vehicle. The reason why you buy it at Clarington Kia is because we do all the work to this vehicle to make sure that when you take this home and go for your first oil change, it should just be an oil change. No brakes, no tires, no this, no that. Just nice and simple, okay? So let's review what we've done to this vehicle. So we've done the used car safety inspection, a used car cleanup. We replaced the front calipers on the brake. So the part that holds the brake pad in that squeezes against the rotor, those were replaced. We've replaced the front pads and rotors, so brand new brakes on the front. Replaced the rear pads and rotors, so brand new brakes on the back. Installed 4 brand new tires on the Sienna. Okay, let's keep going. Did a 6-cylinder synthetic oil change. Changed the cabin filters. So the filter that is like your filter on your furnace at home has been changed in this vehicle, so that way there's no pollen, there's no grime or dirt kind of going through the AC. Replaced the engine air filter. Did an alignment. When you install new tires, you do an alignment. We replaced the rear hatch weather stripping. I guess there might have been some contact there that wasn't closing all the way. Tire storage, so that tells me I'm pretty sure this comes with a set of all-season tires, as well as those Nokian winter tires too, so that's fantastic. Let's keep going. Look at this, like 4 pages. All right, and then there's the grand total, $3,321 spent to make sure that this Sienna, when you pick it up, is ready for you with the most least amount of maintenance you're ever gonna have to do on it. Oil changes in and out, no brakes, no tires. It's the way they do business here. I can tell you, quite frankly, they spare no expense. The report comes in, the mechanic recommendations are there, and it's just go ahead, do them all. And that's what you want. That's why you buy a vehicle from Clarington Kia and not a small little used car lot, because you'll never get that anywhere else. Because it is your experience, your way here at Clarington Kia. If you'd like to purchase this vehicle right now from watching this detailed tour, you can do so. You can do that online. You can give us a call. We will arrange to have the vehicle brought to your house, ready, detailed, cleaned up, paperwork, everything good to go, and you can just like Amazon Prime, just shows up, sign the paperwork, and you're done. If you'd like to visit us here at Clarington Kia, that's the 401, make a left, and then you're gonna be right here in front of your brand new Toyota Sienna. So folks at home, people mover, super safe, all the luxury, you cannot go wrong with this Sienna. It's fantastic. If I needed a van, if I had more than 2 kids, I'd be all over something like this, and you should be too. So come, call, visit, send pigeons, email us, whatever you like, but take advantage of this beautiful Toyota Sienna right here at Clarington Kia. Thanks for watching, guys.